This world is compared with a tree which may be called the Kalpa tree of mankind, because it describes the history of the whole Kalpa, one full cycle of all eras, the beginning, the middle period, and the end of all the religions of this world. In the beginning, starting by the trunk, there was only one religion, which is the religion of the deities. And there was only one dynasty called the Sun Dynasty. There was the deity sovereignty, which set in the vogue of all righteous traditions and customs. The masses were like their rulers, viceless and possessed divine qualities. Because they did good actions, even the nature was perfectly under their control. There was no rage of nature, neither ill health, nor want of money, nor food. All the elements were clean and excellent, and therefore were instruments of happiness. Since there was complete purity, peace, and prosperity in that age, kings and queens and their righteous subjects are shown with a halo of light around them. They were called deities because they were naturally holy, righteous, spiritual, and viceless. There was such a great mutual regard and love in those days that it is said of the age in which a lion and a bull together drank from the same stream. There was unlimited wealth, since people in that age led viceless lives. They lived long, and there was no case of premature death. They willingly gave up the body when they had reached old age. In other words, death never laid its hand on them. In the Golden Age, the souls were complete in all aspects. In the Silver Age, there was a slight decline in divine virtues, but even then there was sovereignty of complete peace and happiness. Copper Age follows the Silver Age. By this time, the souls who had transmigrated through several lives become body conscious. The vices like lust, anger, greed, attachment, and ego cast their shadows on them, and they had thus fallen from the state of purity and worthiness, and become vicious and unworthy. As they forget their true selves and broke with purity, natural laws came to be violated. Even nature drifted from her usual course, having thus begun to harm them, even though slightly. It is in this age that many religions were established. A good different faiths began appearing, like branches coming forth from the world tree. Abraham founded Judaism. Buddhism was founded by Buddha. Jesus Christ founded Christianity. Shankaracharya established the Sannyas religion. Prophet Muhammad established the Muslim religion. The previous deity religion came to be known as Hindu religion because they lost their deityhood or divinity in them. The population also increased a lot, whereas in the beginning everything was one. Now there are many religions, many kingdoms, languages, cultures, and dynasties. Thus grew mutual strife, divisions, and disunity, and the states of affairs continued. In the Iron Age that follows the Copper Age, problems, difference of views, and arguments begin to increase. The souls in this age are overpowered by vices and darkness of ignorance. They become vicious and impure. Women are treated with utter contempt. Nature becomes instrumental in causing distress to man. Disease, grief, old age, premature death, death by accident afflicted mankind. When all the religions reach their lowest level and all people, man and woman, become diabolic, there is misery and uproar. This is the time of irreligion. People are given to sensual pleasures. They acquire bad qualities, ready to cause bloodshed on the score of differences in languages, views, politics, faith, caste, and states. fighting among the nations brings about a great destruction of the world. Instead of behaving like brothers, people look upon one another as so many different beings, and therefore they deal with each other as enemies. Being guided wholly by the feelings of unrighteousness, selfishness, attachment, adulteration, and bribery, they desire to lay their hands on others' possessions by any means. People discard all the feelings of mutual love and fight like demons. What will happen next? The world will not go on like this forever. Somebody has to put an end to all these evils. Otherwise, the state of the world will be very difficult. This task is beyond the reach of any human being, and only one Almighty God can establish lasting peace on earth. Incorporeal God Shiva descends in the body of an ordinary person, names him Prajapita Brahma, and through him gives the godly knowledge and teaches the easy Raja Yoga. He shows the path by which anyone can become completely viceless and most righteous. In this way, God purifies the human being.